Are you trying to finally start that podcast you've been saying you're gonna start for forever? I'm gonna show you how to set up and record everything step by step. Links to all the products and timestamps are gonna be in the description. There's gonna be a no BS, straight to the point video. Let's jump into it. Like I said, old school YouTube video. From the top, we have the desk. So this is actually an L-shaped desk that I removed the corner piece. That way I could have two separate desks. 1, 2. On the desk, I have these microphone arms. I chose to go for this one because it didn't have the springs, because I didn't think that'd be as clean of a look. Two of the same ones, so they match. Let's talk about the microphone. I have two Samsun Q2Us. The mic was so good when it was on sale, I bought two of them. They are connected right now through XLR, but it does have USB that you can plug in straight to the computer. For the microphones, I bought shock mounts, so if the people talking decide to move the mic or anything, you won't hear as much. And the arm, I think, came with this little pop filter. Disregard the cables. I connect everything into this M Audio M-Track Duo, which is an awesome little piece of gear that connects to XLR and either USB out right here or audio out. If you were gonna have more than two people, you could get this Moukey MAMX 1. And what you do is you connect however mics you have here, 1 through 4, and then you'd have it coming out. You'd have another adapter to go out from here into the M Audio and then into your computer. Now, as far as audio, that's it. All you would need to do is then from the M Audio, just record it through software that I'm gonna show later on in the video when I cover how we do all the video editing. But as far as audio only podcasts, that's all you need. 2 mics, 2 people, and a way to record it. All right, next we'll talk about lights. Lights are super important. I have 2 ring lights that I try to point directly into the speaker's face, like so. I also have a big box studio light just in case the room light, or if I'm not getting enough natural light, I can just use this. And I like to be super cute and fancy, and I have these 2 accent lights, which were really nice because I can swap out the colors, give the room a different vibe. Just give something extra since I have no cool posters. Sad face. I'm gonna put a clip of a recent podcast somewhere over here so you can see. Oh, also, did I mention I have a podcast? I have 2 actually, Earth to Mars and Men Are From Mars. So check it out, check it out. Now let's talk about cameras. I use my Sony DSLR, it's a A6400, and I will have it mounted here like so to get a main shot of both speakers. I then route from the camera, I plug it in with a mini HDMI cable into the Gato HD60 and then out into the computer. I have these 2 webcams that are pointed to the speakers and with ring lights behind them to help illuminate their face. All these cameras and webcams are then connected to a bunch of extenders that I use that go straight into my PC. Disregard this mess. No, you don't see it. You don't see it. So now let's jump into the computer and I'll show you all the software I use to set up audio and video. So you have 2 choices of recording software. You have Streamlabs, which is what you're seeing right here, and OBS. They're both very similar and built basically off the same thing. So when you first open up Streamlabs, you'll have an empty scene here. So I like to set up my scenes for my cameras. So this scene, we'll go ahead and change it to be main camera. You can either call it camera 1 or whatever. I call it left camera and then right camera, okay? Here in your sources, if you recall, I use my DSLR run through my Gato HD60. So I would select here in my video capture device, add source. I would call it main camera. And then when the add source, I would go through and select this Game Capture HD60. It's not going to show anything right now because my camera is on the floor. If you're using the 3 camera setup like I am, you would go here into Video Capture, add source, create a new source. I would call this left camera, camera number 1 or whatever you would like. And then boom, we have our left camera, right? I would either change the resolution to fit by dragging it or just changing the properties to fit. Right click, transform, you can stretch the screen or stretch or fit, or change the resolution. I think it's a different resolution because it's a new one, but it's fine. You get the idea. For the right camera, same thing. Video capture device, new scene, right camera, and then select the camera on the right. Boom. You'll notice this is the red one. And then, like I said, I won't go into super detail how to change the settings here in Streamlabs to match, but this is just showing you how to put these different scenes on. And a note for audio, make sure you set up your audio settings, your mic auxiliary device here. The mic/auxiliary device would be your M-Track, your M Audio M-Track. So next, I use a Streamdeck because it's nice and easy for me to map these different scenes to something and then switch between them all. Now, there is a free phone app from Streamlabs, I believe, that lets you do the same exact thing, switch between the scenes. So now all you'd have to do is go live on Twitch, YouTube, or Mixer. Okay. And then you'd be able to record as well. And I recommend recording whenever you go live just to have that local copy. I'm just showing y'all how to set it up, not exactly how to tweak all those settings. So if you want to see another video about that, let me know. So last note for software, Audacity is a free audio software that'll let you record your podcast and let you edit and fix the audio. So you could also record straight into here if you're doing audio only, and then go in and tweak and change the file to make sure it sounds real crisp for when you upload to Spotify. Like I said, no frills. I hope y'all enjoyed. If you have any questions on anything you just saw, leave them down in the comments. I'll be sure to answer all of them, and I can't wait for you to start your next podcast. So good luck, have fun, and I'll see y'all.